Indonesia are some of the fiercest players out there. We shall have to wait and see.
Yeah, key thing to take away though is that Enigma Galaxy is not exactly the most unbeatable team. They've definitely been defeated a few times before.
And that's the thing.
Yeah, so there definitely is a chance for Echo if they are able to pull the game plan together here. But nevertheless, once we jump into the Rift, it's going to be up to the players themselves to prove their worth.
Worth indeed is going to translate into goal, which indeed is going to translate into items that are going to bring them closer to the victory here. Demon Kai then draw over to the bottom side here. They are going to be relatively strong here against Hunyege and Yulexite, especially if Demon Kai is able to set up his
some health, and we already have the Jace. Thinking about making a move onto the Vi, who actually invaded their side of jungle, and then they're going to try to jump on the Aaron, who comes into the wrong place at the wrong time. Roundly gets the jump on straight on him. He does get the stun, but unfortunately his health was too low, and Renekton is going to be conceding that first blood as Juicy does slip by.
Very interesting choice of pathing there for Aaron. Enigma Galaxy here, definitely not a very wise choice for him to actually go into the jungle there without giving a little bit more notice towards Aaron. I felt that Jushi could have actually done really well for that, but look at that Shami there coming in immediately, tosses out towards Saddam a reasonable amount of damage, but Shami now has got to be careful there, doesn't get dived on. Pre-5.
Yeah, putting a lot of priority on the top, but nevertheless, Riven is going to be
bot lane.
going back. And yep, it's 3v2 right now. Hunyege is going to be jumped upon, lots of damage done. Jushi is going to be able to nail down that Morgana, leaving Lexite the only one to try to defend as Demon Kai blasts him down with an arrow shot. Jushi still around there, still having a lot of health, and it looks like just trying to chip away at this health here while waiting for her teammate to come back into play. Draw is quite a bit low, but nevertheless, he can pocket himself into Demon Kai anytime he needs to, so it's not quite in that precarious position, but nevertheless, Jushi and Demon Kai not really letting go of the pressure on this turret until Hunyege shows up on the scene.
Alright, good choice there for Hunyege to come into play. Unfortunately, oh wait.
Nice stun there. Jushi was in position to finish him off there. He's gonna go ahead. Oh, but then no, it looks like gets the barrier up in time and stays alive. And instead, the Vi is going to be the one that gets taken down. So that's a good turn around there from Hunyege's side.
Alright, Yulexite there walks away with a majority black bar there.
Methodically is possible, not really exposing too much risk, but Giselle is definitely in a very risky position here, especially without too much rage left here. He's going to have to back out. In the meantime, though, looks like the Riven gets himself caught out, but Serdar is going to be able to get a trade there onto the Renekton, but they're not quite done, though. They are able to catch out the Vi as well, killing a killing spree onto the Jace, and that's going to give them a lot of priority now in the mid, and it should be able to blast down this tier 1, at least down to a sliver of his health.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing here for Enigma Galaxy pressure building up to the mid side. We do see that they are returning the the pressure over to the Baron side. 30 seconds before Drake and Herald
a lot more. So it looks like they're just going to escape the Rift Herald while Enigma Galaxy goes ahead and take the Drake instead. So it's going to be a trade of objectives, but nevertheless, Aaron continues to keep the pressure going onto Ramley here on the bottom side. Rift Herald's going to be called in mid, just exactly as planned. And in the meantime, Aaron is going to have the backup of Jushi here to finish off this tier 1 while they trade towers so far. Lexite does come on the scene though to try to hold them back as the minion wave is going to be coming in here. But fortunately, Jushi for sure, and knowing that the bottom tier 1 is quite low, it's not going to be good for them to concede that the Rift Herald to NGX for sure.
Alright, so looking at... look at that.
Damage.
Aaron on top of it.
He is going to try to pile straight on into him and dive straight into the tower. Stun comes through, and yes, they will take the tower down as well. Not much can be done from Rami's side. He didn't really have the support of the Kazakhs as the rest of the team are already setting up for that Rift Herald take. But look at that. I mean, NGX is continuing to roll into a tier 2 take, and looks like just that one fell swoop, they managed to take 2 tower objectives.
Very nicely done there. Yulexite now go chase after Chami. Chami takes a lot of damage here. Tries to go for the Rift Walks. Got to be careful.
Ooh. Yeah, just completely cancel on that. Oh, Honey Fruit and arrow. Oh, nice dodge there by Ulexite though. Tried to turn it around Cammy, but not able to finish him off though. But that is already enough danger for Cammy to force him to back out. And Ulexite picks up another set of Honey Fruit while Demon Kite comes in together with Draw. Draw now trying to keep Chammy's health pool up, and then with Demon Kite in the lane there, certainly that's not going to allow an opportunity for Echo to try to reverse that gank. But nevertheless though, Dragon Mountain Drake is going to be coming up soon, so that's going to be the next one for contention.
Fancy moves there from Ulexite, using his ultimate to dodge, and I'm thinking that was just unfortunate that Demon Kite already threw out the Enchanted Crystal Arrow at the best of his capabilities, aimed at the right target, but it seems that the right target just wasn't there. Oh, wait.
Oh, I think the Riven's got caught out there a little bit, and yeah, indeed, I think he's going to be completely taken down. Ramley is out for the count, and this could be really bad for Echo. They need to try to get a trade, but it's done. Gets himself focused on, a stun comes through. Oh, the Renekton just wrecking that chase right now, but he's going to be trading it out with his life. Chammy, unfortunately, has to back out there. Draw is going to be able to keep him alive, while Demon Kite tries to keep Trizell at bay along with Ulexite, and fortunately will be able to force Echo to back out of this. But will they be able to take the Dragon? I don't think they're going to be in that good position though, because Echo are still going to try to contest this. They're still trying to see if they can at least steal this maybe. As Trizell, oh, a little bit too close to Cobra there. The Kali gets picked off, and this is really bad because now that's going to allow them to not only take a Dragon, but try to get some extra kills there, but unfortunately couldn't quite lock down that Morgana.
Very nicely done there from Enigma Galaxy. Demon Kite throws out the Enchanted Crystal Arrow as execution towards Trizell. Trizell was the biggest threat at the time that towards the Dragon take, and I felt that
be tottering on the edge a little bit as another arrow is going to be coming onto the Riven, and looks like Aaron is going to be able to come in just in time. The leg of that stun is just a little bit too much there, but unfortunately Ramley is not going to be locked down too much. He's able to slip out of the way, while the River Herald is going to be called in the bottom lane. It looks like they're going to be focusing priority onto that tier 1, while Chammy and Juicy are going to try to defend this. They're going to be able to jump straight onto Zerdam, putting him, bursting him down. The Jace is out. Now it looks like Chammy's going to try to pop up a little bit before she backs out of this. The River Herald will take down the turret. Now there's no turret here, but then NGX still is going to be able to blast down Trizell. One last shot there, maybe we'll be able to take him down, but Trizell still able to kite it around and stay out of trouble so far. Hunyego just tanking all that damage. Unfortunately takes one for the team, while NGX still continues to chase. Unfortunately, Trizell is already far, far away.
Very nicely done there from the side of Echo. The Demon Kite knew that he needed to just throw out his Enchanted Crystal Arrow to anybody that was available. And fortunately for Echo, fortunately for Trizell, but unfortunately for them at the same time, Hunyego was there to actually absorb the blow.
Giving them a lot of opportunity now to just take over the side of the river. In fact, they're going to chase Zerdam and Ramley all the way to the tier 1, with the Aaron just constantly keeping on the front line, taking out a Jace first, and look at that, just completely melting down that Riven as well. 2 down so far, but they're not quite done. They're going to go ahead and try to chase Hunyego all the way to the second tier, keeping them at bay so they can go ahead, finish off the tier 1, and then back out and take on that Baron.
Alright, I'm looking at how members of NGX now are going to be jostling, going to be positioning for Baron. Looking at it here is beginning of the end.
Trizell trying to interrupt them a little bit, forcing their attention around. Lexite trying to keep Juicy at bay as well. Not enough to keep him out of the way. As Lexite, unfortunately gets him wandering a little bit too close to the sun there, and NGS just completely swallowed him whole. And unfortunately, that's an ace onto Echo there. This is looking really bad because not only are they not going to be around to try hard, because it makes it very hard for them to defend. Trizell almost gets caught out by Aaron. He's going to try to run away there. Hunyego and Zerdam and Ramley going to try to turn it around onto this Riven now, jumping straight onto him. The Stacy's going to be around the stun as well, but Jushi is going to come in to try to save the Renekton, drops it onto Ramley. Kite misses a shot, but still, he's going to be able to hold his own, make sure to take out the Jace, as Chammy will be able to hold him up onto the front.
Oh, it looks like this is going to be game over here. I don't think there is going to be much resistance. The path of resistance from the side of Echo may be evident, but enough? No, it never is. Enigma Galaxy with game number 1 in